A few weeks ago while horseback riding in Shawnee National Forest, I think I could have possibly had a run-in with a skinwalker. My friend and I planned to take an early morning trail ride through Shawnee from her campground. We set out around 8 a.m. on our horses, joined by her mom's German Shepherd mix. After a few hours and deep in the woods, we approached a sign for a new trail that was just put in, which was being talked about around camp as a difficult ride. Neither of us had been on it before and we didn't want to push our older horses. The trail went up the hill and followed the bluff around to the other side and through the woods, while our trail followed the creek bank. We decided to pass after reading the word caution on the sign and continued around the hill to cross the creek. As we turned the corner of the hill following the trail, I noticed the dog with us ran ahead through some tall grass. I assumed he was running ahead to get in the creek. While crossing the creek, we hear an animal start wailing in pain. I thought it was our dog at first, but he came hopping through the grass as this animal keeps screaming out. It sounded like a dog who was in immense pain. The only thing that I compare the sound to is a dog having a stroke. I work at an animal shelter, so I'm around dogs a lot. As we are riding through this creek, we realize the screaming is coming from up the hill, which can only be reached from the new trail. My friend starts calling out to see if there are other riders on the new trail that may need help, because there is no reason a dog would be that far out in the woods without a rider. No answer. We keep making our way through the creek, calling out and looking to see where the sound is coming from, because it was very close at this point, just up the bluff from where we were. We couldn't see anything, and by this time we were on the other side of the creek and we're about to turn and ride away from the hill. The screaming has continued this whole time. As soon as our backs turn, it stops. No more sound from the bluff at all. It didn't occur to me the possibilities until after the fact, and we were really freaked out. After we reached our destination and were headed back the way we came, my friend asked if we could take the new trail back, because if there was an animal up there, she just couldn't leave it. There was nothing. We called and whistled but didn't hear or see anything. I guess it could have been a coyote, but it was probably 11:30 a.m. to 12:30 p.m., which isn't normally the time of day they would be out. Thoughts?